Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video we're going to be talking about quite a lot of things. Okay, there's going to be lots of different things that I'm going to be talking about in today's video, but most importantly it's going to be about Team Wars, something related to Team Wars actually. There's going to be obviously the Grand Prix, and we're also going to talk about the newest monster and how there was actually a bug where a lot of players actually obtained this monster for free and was even able to rank it up to a high rank for absolutely free. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Hey guys, so take a look at this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and actually log on. I'm actually gonna start off with talking about the Grand Prix. Let's talk about the Grand Prix, okay? So we're just gonna get this out of the way. We actually finished racing, I think, in about 2 or 3 days within the race. We just went for only 10 laps because, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, that was a lot of circling. Look at that. But right now, as you guys can see, we are down here 10 laps. A lot of other teams also stopped at 10 laps, and then these are some of the other teams that have been going for many laps, especially this one. You guys know Incognito. I made a video on that, how they we are actually matched with them, and they are basically the fastest racing team right now, and you guys can see they're actually #1 right now. I'm not sure if the second team is actually competing with them or not, but they're actually pretty close, or maybe second team's probably running away from third team because KB Racer is right behind them. Look at that, 85 to 96. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty close, but we'll have to see. So right now 128 laps, that's actually insane. That's pretty impressive, I would say, but the monster's not really worth. So I mean, maybe teams and players actually like racing, so I don't, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna judge. There's probably players in that team that's probably over 150 or 200,000 points right now. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to update you guys on the team race, how many laps we have, and basically when we stopped racing and all that. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Team Wars a little bit, okay? So here's the thing. Right now we are currently in Gold 1. There it is. So it says, congratulations, your team has been promoted to a new league, and that is Gold 1. So now we have to reach 4,500 trophies to be promoted to the next league, which is Champion 3. So that is 4,500. Currently we are at 4,298. I'm just going to round that up to 4,300. So we're basically about 200 trophies away from getting into that other league, and we can do that within the next war or two. And then after that, it's going to be 5k trophies, which is Champion 2. Champion 1 is 5.5, and then Legendary 4 is also 5.5, but you have to be in the top 100. So if you get top 100, you get Legendary 4, and so on, basically, right? But here's the thing, guys. Since we actually started the war, right? Since we started a war with Team Sylvia, if we take a look at the war log, I'm going to go all the way down. I don't think this was actually our first war. It might have been, but I'm not sure. But take a look at this. Okay, we're just going to put this in comparison, okay? Our first war, I'm just going to put this as a first war. It might be, okay? We actually got 91 trophies because we went up against this one team and they only scored 1 war coin versus us, which we scored 497. So they got completely destroyed, obviously. And you know what I mean? I felt really bad. But the way the system works is your trophies, right? Like team trophies. So if, let's say, right now, if we had 0 trophies, we'd be matching with teams that has 0 trophies, and that really depends. Sometimes we could get players that are like, let's say we get a full team, 30 out of 30 of players that are insanely good at the game. You know what I mean? We're talking like if Team Spirit right now created a whole new team, this abandoned Team Spirit 2015, if all these players leave from this team and basically they create a new team, they will literally wreck every single team that they go up against. And the funny thing is, all those teams that are going to be in the beginner leagues, like right here, these leagues, they will be noobs. Like literally there's like 99% chance they're going to get a chance, you know, they're going to get a chance match against like noobs, like literal noobs. So I feel so bad, like I seriously do. Like right now I'll show you guys in a second what our war looks like, but take a look at this. If we go to war log, our second team, the second team actually kind of gave us a little bit of challenge. Look at that. They got 244 coins against us, but we still won. And then after that, it was another war. And then look at the next one. This team right here, this team has players that used to be basically in the top 10s. I'm not even kidding. If we were to take a look, we have John Porix. I'm not sure if some of you guys, recognize this. We have Leonardo, which is basically, or Leandro, sorry. Leandro, which was from first class, remember? For OG players watching this, that used to be my team in the past, and we got it to like top 2, I think it was, or top 3. But yeah, we also have this player, which was also in a top team that I recognize. Let me see who else I actually kind of recognize. There's quite a lot of players for sure. Like there's ARPC 2021, and there's literally another Leandro. So there's 2 accounts named that, and those players are, they were up there, and they have like level, I think 13s and 14 runes on the monsters. So we actually lost against that one because we weren't ready, literally. Like you guys can see 178 versus 363. But then we matched against this team, which was semi, mediocre. We matched another one, 71 coins, 24, and then look, 0 out of nowhere. Like this team right here we matched against, they had the weakest monsters ever. You know what I mean? We matched against this team again, Tavern Cosmic down here. We matched against them again. They did score a little bit more coins, but we still won. And then take a look at this. We matched this team again. We actually ended up winning this time. We beat them by basically somewhat like probably 20, 25, 30 coins or something. But yeah, we matched them again recently and we beat them. So it's just like so weird to me how I understand it's like trophy based, but some teams really, really, really don't deserve this. Like, for example, let me show you this, okay? You guys can see our players here with like level 10s, and there's a level 13 rune you guys can't see on JJ. There's level 13 and 12s on here, and then look, we got level 14 runes here. Travis has it, and you know what I mean. So you get the point. Like these monsters are obviously gonna wreck it. This player went ahead and threw in. We have what you call it. We've got Mad Infusion right here, just a troll. You know what I mean? Because we feel bad. So you guys can see basically all the players are here. But if we take a look at the enemy team, we have level 100 with these runes. And then if you actually go ahead and kind of scout some of the other ones, we go down to like level 50s and 30s. Isn't this insane? Like, I feel so bad. And then if we go all the way down, some of these players are probably going to be missing monsters, I bet, because they don't probably even have it. Yeah, look at that. There's an empty slot. Yo, there's another empty slot. This player only has 1 monster. That's crazy. So there's quite a lot of monster masters, by the way. Look at that. There's 1, 2, 3. I wonder if this is if these are actual players, if these are real players. Like it could be. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. It could be an actual player, or it might not be. I'm not sure. But yeah, look at this. They're in this team, and they've got some monsters here. And I wonder when they were last active. Let's see. They were all active today. That's insane. Oh wow, they are super active. So it says something active, no bots. Okay, apparently no bots allowed. I was wrong, maybe. I don't know. But you guys can see the board system. It's pretty you know what I mean. The matchmaking is just pretty weird. It's just, I feel like it's not right. They could definitely make some changes to it, you know what I mean. Now I don't mean like match us against difficult teams back to back, not exactly, but like you see how often we're matching players or teams that are like really weak. We have 0 coins, 82 Tavern Cosmic, I could give him a pass. This one, 24 coins. We probably didn't set any basis. And look at this other team right here, you know what I mean. So with all that aside, guys, we gotta talk about this bug that recently happened. Like, I'm gonna show you in a second, but take a look at this. You guys know recently they went ahead and added this one monster in the game. If you take a look at the monstergram, we have Schoolbug, and Schoolbug is actually a fantastic monster, you know what I mean. I would highly recommend investing in this monster. I actually saw the skill sets. It's a pretty good supporter, and when it comes down to traits, it's not really the best. I do like the stamina region a little bit for all allies. I feel like that could help, but these, you know what I mean, not the best, but the skills make it up for it, you know what I mean. So this monster's skills are very good. We finally have a monster that could team NER, you know what I mean. So most players are probably gonna switch this monster out with Ural, because you guys know Ural is being used not only for demonic pact talent, but also because this monster has NER skills, you know what I mean, and that's why players still use it. Same with Elvira, I would say, a little bit, you know what I mean. So just because of that, and we might actually start seeing a lot more of this, especially in Team Wars, obviously, but even PvP maybe. So this would be another good monster to actually invest in, and soon it'll actually be available in the Tail challenge. Now I know some of you guys are saying, how do these players even have access to this monster before Tails even begun? So there was actually a little bit of like a bug slash glitch that happened in the game. I didn't really notice it, and even if I did, I wouldn't have taken advantage of it because I don't want to risk getting in trouble by Social Point, you know what I mean? So but this actually happened I think earlier last week or so, or maybe it was a couple days ago. But take a look at this. They actually the community manager went ahead and actually made a post here on Discord. It says, "Hey there, Monster Masters, as you may have noticed, there have been a technical issue with Schoolbug cells, where some players have been able to obtain them before they were meant to be available. We have resolved this issue and will apply further actions to correct any consequences at the beginning of next week, and we will keep you updated on this matter. Thank you for your patience and understanding." So they kind of said, hey, if you took advantage of this, there might be some consequences, you know what I mean? But we'll make up our mind and see what we're gonna do. And the funny thing is, I actually saw a couple of screenshots, I think it was on Reddit or something, where players actually did post like, oh, I just got Schoolbug very quickly, and I'm like, what the heck, this monster's not even out. So there was something with like Monster Lab. I think there was something to do with Monster Lab, and also or actually maybe it wasn't. Maybe Monster Lab was just like they were just trying to show like how many cells they have, for example. But it was actually right here. If you were to go in the shop in the bottom right, you know where it says shop, if you were to press on that and then you go over to, I believe it was packs here, that you press on. Yep, packs. You go here, then you go to chest, and you will see something around here where you can actually basically get yourself these Schoolbug cells, and that's what players actually ended up doing. They ended up getting as much as they can, and they got themselves all those cells, and you know, benefited from all that. So I don't know, I mean, you guys can tell me in the comments, do you guys think this was fair or not? Because the thing is, like, Social Point, I don't think they did anything. We're gonna get into it in a second, but it's not really the player's fault, you know what I mean? Even if, like, let's say, here's the thing, you find out about something in the game, right? Let's say you go into PvP and you find a way to duplicate your monsters. So for example, you can use you know, these 3 monsters on your defense. Would you do it? I mean, if those are your strongest monsters, would you actually go ahead and do it for your defense as well? Here's the thing, it's really, it comes down to the player, what kind of player they are. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't really blame the player. Yes, it definitely does give an advantage to that specific player, but it's actually the game that needs to make those adjustments, that needs to fix, and that bug should have never really existed. And if we actually scroll down here, take a look at this. They actually went ahead and made another one. So Meow2 went ahead and said, "Hi Monster Masters, as you may remember, last Friday we informed you about a technical issue with Schoolbug cells where some players were able to obtain them before they were meant to be available," and then said the issues was resolved on the same day, and to avoid any inconveniences that may stem from it, we have decided that those players who obtain Schoolbug cells from it will be able to keep them. We hope Schoolbug helps you as you know, just to face the school season with more enthusiasm. So they were able to basically keep it, so they didn't really punish those players, you know what I mean? They were like, you guys can keep it, it's just a monster, enjoy. Now here's the thing, I actually want to see if any of those if any players here probably has Schoolbug, you know what I mean, that probably was able to pick up that monster. I don't see any of these guys. Maybe this one probably benefited, I'm not sure. I mean, you'd probably see it on their profile if you actually like look through this. Maybe it really depends. Sometimes time zones also suck because they did mention that they fixed it on the same day, so I don't know, maybe some of these players don't even have it. But or else you'd probably even see it on PvP. Maybe players would actually spend actual resources here, like these resources, to max it out and start using it. Or maybe it's not even available yet to be used on PvP, because that would give some kind of advantage. I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comments if you've noticed anybody using it, then we can definitely look that up. But I mean, I don't see anybody as of right now, you know what I mean? But anyways, I just wanted to kind of make that video about the Schoolbug, how there was a glitch and some players did benefit. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys did notice it and you were one of the players that did benefit. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. But that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.